It's no longer news that Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk has bought Twitter. Twitter confirmed on Monday, 25th of April, that the billionaire will pay a whopping $44 billion for the company in a deal that is expected to close sometime this year. What makes this news interesting is that Musk was sued by the SEC in 2018 for tweeting something about Tesla shares and financial position, and since then he's always been advocating for free speech on the platform. Also, he's not always had the best relationship with the people on the Twitter board. So, is he doing this just to spite the SEC? Is it just a show of power? Or does he have any political intention? In today's video, we're going to be looking at the real reason why Elon Musk is buying Twitter. Without further ado, let's get into the video. There's a group of people that are of the opinion that Elon Musk is just doing it for the fun of it. And while that may be partly true, it is definitely not the whole truth. Of course, doing something like that isn't so ridiculous when you're worth $246 billion and famous for posting memes all over the internet. But the most likely reason why Elon Musk is willing to pay that much money for Twitter is because he has some genuine political and social views on how Twitter should be run, and he believes it isn't being run that way. He also enjoys the benefits from tweeting, and he wants it to be optimized for his use. His company's value is enhanced by his status as a strange public figure on Twitter, so he definitely sees a lot of value in tweeting and likely wants to own that for himself. We can say that Mr. Musk is trying to safeguard a major promotional tool. Did you know that Tesla only spent 14 cents on advertisements for every single vehicle it sold in 2019? This becomes mind-blowing when you consider that other automakers, such as Hyundai, spent $2,000 on advertising every vehicle it delivered in 2019. Elon Musk is more than a CEO. He is a brand, a celebrity and an influencer with more than 88 million followers on Twitter, and because of this, he's able to advertise and promote his company appropriately on Twitter. When comparing Musk's fan base to those of other automakers, he is millions ahead of them. He presently has a following of 80.9 million compared to 409,000 of Hyundai USA and 1.1 million for Honda and 230,600 for Volvo, to name a few. Or take the case of Dogecoin. In 2020, Musk tweeted a picture of a cloud of dust with a Shiba Inu face representing Dogecoin taking over a metropolis. This was meant to reflect the global financial system. Just this one tweet made the currency soar 20% in value and cemented the power of Musk's Twitter feed. The following year, he continued tweeting about the cryptocurrency. His posts are also renowned for causing an increase in the value of Bitcoin. Musk also announced on Twitter that Tesla will accept Dogecoin as a form of payment for items. Once again, Twitter was a crucial tool for Musk's brand and business. Musk has also used the platform to make outlandish future predictions, some of which are completely unbelievable. He constantly tweets about Mars and SpaceX, and this has helped his space company gain a lot of traction. By becoming Twitter's sole owner, Musk will not only save millions in advertising, but also protect a key element of his commercial interests. Another plausible reason why Elon Musk acquired Twitter is because of his strong belief in free speech. Elon Musk has occasionally tweeted about his views on free speech and how he thinks Twitter should be run, but no one listened to him. Okay, maybe a few of his followers agreed with him, but no one on the board listened. So he went on and bought the whole thing. Now he has more control over the platform he regularly uses, and he has already stated that changes are on the way. After the January 6 outburst, Trump was kicked off the platform. Musk, who has been a prominent advocate of free speech on Twitter, suggested he might clear the way for Trump to return to the platform. Musk launched a Twitter poll on March 25th. He wrote, "Free speech is essential to a functioning democracy." Do you believe Twitter rigorously adheres to this principle? And 70.4% of the people who voted no. When Musk first announced that he had purchased a stake in Twitter, Republican lawmakers and social media users alike urged the Tesla CEO to restore the former president's Twitter rights. Dear Elon Musk, Bring back President Donald J. Trump. Lord Julio Gonzalez tweeted. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, who has served on the US House of Representatives representing Georgia since 2021 and has taken a post-Trump far-right position on Twitter and in Republican politics, likewise hurried to Twitter to urge Elon Musk to restore free speech on the platform. Now, a lot of Twitter current and past employees have been reacting since the announcement. For some, like Ned Miles, tweeted, "Can someone just tell me if I'm rich or fired, please?" Jack Dorsey, the platform's co-founder, tweeted, "Elon is a singular solution I trust. I trust his mission to extend the light of consciousness." However, there are people who do not share Jack Dorsey's confidence in Elon Musk to make Twitter better. Bruce Daisley was at one point Twitter's most senior employee outside the US, in his role of vice president across Europe, Middle East and Africa. In an interview with BBC Radio 2's Jeremy Vine, he questioned Mr. Musk's idea of a renewed focus on free speech. He claimed that Twitter was once the free speech wing of the Free Speech Party, but that as a result, many people, especially women and those in the public eye, had been harassed and subject to abuse. He also said, so that free speech angle has definitely been tried, and I do wonder what Elon's plan would be beyond that, really. It's fair to say that a lot of Twitter employees are not a fan of Mr. Musk. According to the New York Times, there were concerns that Mr. Musk would destroy years of work cleaning up the platform's toxic corners, as well as reservations that his unpredictable managerial style would disrupt Twitter's culture. According to CNN, one Twitter employee questioned what Musk's acquisition may mean for the company's commitment to responsible, ethical artificial intelligence and machine learning. "We need to continue doing that work," Mr. Agrawal added, according to the network. Twitter has previously spent time exploring the political and racial biases of its algorithms. To enhance trust, Mr. Musk has promised to make the company's recommendation algorithms open source. Nevertheless, some Twitter employees who work in the field of machine learning have criticised Mr. Musk's appointment as CEO. Ruman Chowdhury, Twitter's Director of Machine Learning Ethics, Transparency and Accountability, had previously tweeted that a Musk takeover may result in a staff exodus, and she had previously backed the company's decision not to nominate him to its board of directors. There are a lot of speculations that suggest that Elon Musk intends on firing the whole Twitter board, but at the moment, nothing has happened. The billionaire, who has been extremely active on Twitter recently, has informed his followers of a number of improvements he plans to make to the platform. None of his tweets, however, suggest that after the takeover is complete, he will fire members of the board of directors. Although Elon apparently responded to a Twitter user on April 18 by saying, "Board salary will be $0 if my bid succeeds, so that's $3 million a year saved right there." The 50-year-old business mogul recently tweeted about what he plans to do with the platform's shareholders once he completely owns it. He tweeted on April 14, "Will endeavour to keep as many shareholders in privatised Twitter as allowed by law." Truth is, no one can really know what Elon Musk really has in mind for Twitter, but we're definitely going to find out soon. All we can do is wait and watch how the new Twitter boss will handle his newly acquired company. What's your opinion on all this? Let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. See you in the next one.